Just getting the water ready, that's all. I'll be up and running in a minute.
Government is incompetent. The country has to come together. We have to get rid of the government. And by government, I mean the entire system of governance. We have to get rid of the constitution that exists. We have on Jamaica, understand the movement, and some other third parties are here. But constitutions that really values the Jamaican people, written by Jamaicans, for Jamaicans, that allows you to be sovereign. It allows you to own your land.
But that is where the problem is. This is one part of the problem. You see, the problem with Jamaica, especially, and I can only talk about that because that's what I know, is the government who them say is governing don't have the final say in what needs to be done. Even in an emergency situation like this, these people have to get permission.
Greetings again. Greetings and welcome back. Sorry to keep you waiting. I was here in the water. Welcome back to today's program. This program is called Herb Tea Sunday. I promise I will start at 1:30. And I did it. So I want to bring you this tea this week here. First, I'm gonna add 1 liter of water. 1 liter of water to the pot. If you notice, I'm using hot water. Started boiling the kettle before. Just before when I started. So what I have here is eucalyptus. Now all these herbs can be used by themselves. But I have eucalyptus, neem, and cerasee. This is the 3 ingredients that I'm going to be using for this tea here. But you can use those 2 if you like. The cerasee is optional. You can use the neem by itself if you like, or you can use the eucalyptus by itself if you like. But I like to combine the 3 and call it a triple X, which is a 3 bitters. So each of these herbs is bitter, in my opinion. Now you add the 3 together, you get 3 bitter. Thank you for the like. Give thanks. Give thanks for all of the like. Welcome everyone. Welcome back to the program. Today's program is called Herb Tea Sunday. And today I'm making for you, or for myself, and sharing with you today's tea. And today's tea, as I said before, is eucalyptus tea, I'm calling it. Then I combine it with neem and cerasee. So let's add them in. Let me see the fire. Yes, the fire is ripe. It's not too hot. Here we go. So put in your neem. I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm using 5 leaf in a liter of water. You can use 3 depending on how strong you like it. But I'm using 5. Just a sprig of the cerasee and about 2 tablespoons of the neem leaf. If you don't want it too bitter, you can add another liter of water. So you can use the same measurement with the 5 leaf and use 2 liters of water if you don't like it too bitter. But in my case, I'm using 1 liter of water because I like mine strong. And this tea, I do not want to mention health benefits or stuff like that because, as I said, YouTube has already removed 2 or maybe 3 of my videos because I mentioned the health benefits. But I only mention that this is very good in terms of it's bitter, and the eucalyptus is very good for respiratory issues, cold and flu or stuff like that. What I will do is for each herb, I will put in the description box the health benefits so you can go and read it and get the information that way. They changed the policy on YouTube, and even though you have some video that is older, because of the change of policy, it affect the old video, even though the policy is new. Yeah, so welcome back to the channel. Please remember, if you haven't subscribed yet, to just click on the subscribe button. It's actually free, and join us here every week. We are here every Sunday doing a different tea or a different recipe. Sometimes we might reuse one of the ingredients, but we promise not to repeat, to give you something fresh all the time. I also would like to ask you to like the video, give us a like, a thumbs up, and if you can, share it with friends or family, someone that you think might benefit from this type of content. This program, especially because I don't want to mix up the channel, I will do the tea always live. You can see change in color already. I don't have the fire too high. And I want to also mention that this is to be boiled for 5+ minutes. So, welcome back to the channel.
From the so-called royal people.
I'll leave you with a minute.
To do certain things to move ahead. I believe this is a part of the problem, what is slowing down the recovery and other things in terms of over the years. I say we should get rid of all these people so that we can have a sovereign government. Let me go back and listen to what they and become a sovereign people.
Sorry, I was just watching, I'm editing a video to post about Jamaica, the storm, and stuff like that. So if you hear anything in the background, it's me doing my editing, because I'm cramping everything into one. Yeah, thank you very much for the comment. Herb Tea Sunday sound like my kind of, yes it is. Give thanks for the person who comment, and please give us a like.
Go back and listen to what the person said.
Land order, but a land order. It's time for us to stop robbing our people. If I go into Parliament tomorrow and I ask price, because I'm not going in there to work with the Constitution. We are bringing our Constitution, brand new Constitution, written by the people, for the people, land for the landless, and that simply means a nice, easy process where no Jamaican should be a citizen in this country and be considered a squatter. When people can come from America, from Russia, from China, from everywhere, and they own properties that you can't take them off of. They are the true land owners who own the piece for them. The government can't take it back. These are the contracts that they signed. And Jamaica is now prized as the country with copper that they are mining in corners in Singapore. Corners. They must get of the gold that they did, C3 Metal has been doing that. The contract that the government has signed with C3 Metal have it that they are now getting 5% plus taxes. That's the contract. 5%. So C3 Metal partnered with Good Stewart Son.
Greetings and welcome back. Sorry to divert. As I said, I'm editing at the same time, so excuse me for the speaking in the background. But if you want to hear it, give me a thumbs up as well. And when I finish edit, I'll upload the video. Maybe not today, or maybe tomorrow. So you can go and watch the whole video, because I want to give it a proper edit. I'm listening to the volume and it sounds a bit creepy. So I want to try and improve the sound. Yeah, greetings to everyone, greetings and welcome back to the channel. If for the first time you're coming across my channel, please remember to subscribe. Today, I'm doing what you call herb tea, and this program is called Herb Tea Sunday. And the tea we're making is eucalyptus tea or eucalyptus tea. And we have additional ingredients. So I'm using 3 ingredients. I'm using eucalyptus or eucalyptus, neem, and cerasee. That's my 3 ingredients for this Sunday's recipe for herb tea Sunday. I have the fire very low. I don't want to turn it up too high. I want it to be low. Actually, it's because I'm using that burner there. If I was using the broader burner like this one now, it probably would have been boiling already. But as you can see, it start boiling now. See it there? It's coming. Let me go and look for Madam sauce teacup. We're gonna boil it for just 5 minutes.
Of the profits for gold. 1 ounce of gold is now over $4,200. Silver at over $50. And to make copper, for those of you who don't know the purpose of copper, let me tell you, for what we now have in terms of electric cars and a robotic age, and look, they need copper more than anything else. Jamaica has real copper up by Connors in St. Catherine. Jamaica can make millions of dollars, and the country is broke. The country is broke because we have a set of people who are criminals.
See, the man is upset.
It is sickening. The Jamaican people, every single citizen would have been making money on every single bauxite deal, gold deal, all kind of deal. We should.
I'm gonna cover it for a bit.
With every single thing as it pertains to our natural resources. There are avenues in Jamaica that the government is far yet to tap into. You have the yellowfin tuna that I spoke about. I am the first one in Jamaica to talk about the yellowfin tuna in the Jamaican waters that is being exploited by America and other countries because they need it for sushi and sashimi. And the yellowfin tuna is one of the most expensive fish on the market. Go and do your research. The yellowfin tuna breeds in the Jamaican water.
As it
I'm telling you that the Ministry of Agriculture.
As he's talking about fish, I'm actually making some fish. I'm making fish today. If you want to stick around after the tea and continue watching, you probably see the fish process. You won't see the whole of the process because I started while I'm making the tea. I'm actually seasoning up the fish, but because the program is the herb tea program, I want to keep them separate. See, it's boiling up, you know. Boiling up nicely, you know. But as I say, I want it to boil for 5 minutes or more. And the way these pots that way is broad, these broad pots have issues boiling up because of the wide opening, but it also gives the camera a better view, so that's why I like using it. Let me cover it up for a bit. Just know that it's boiling up. So let's give it 5 more minutes.
Know that we have a prized fish that could make Jamaica billions of dollars. I know that could help to improve our infrastructure, to pay our police and teachers and nurses and these people who struggle night and day just country. I promise you. Same thing, listen. Same thing, listen. So I promise you. Same thing, listen.
There, look, boiling up nicely. Look at that bubbles there.
God have mercy.
Bubbling up nicely.
None of them Jamaicans don't see the funds there. And none of that money there. That's all we can say.
Cover it back.
Them busy and figure out which part to get back up. And how we have a master this. That's all.
Let me dry up.
That's all we can say. Why do you think not there?
Dry up.
Them busy and figure out which part to get back up. And how we have a master this.
Hey,
That's all.
Is it?
Them kind of Jamaican take up this 9-day rule thing.
Hey.
This 9-day rule thing, we don't remember about this again. You know, try to make things look as normal as possible and it gets to get bored. That's all.
So let's give it another 2 to 3 minutes.
Because more than try to normalize it, you know, some people when teachers can nearly find their way to go back to work.
Yeah.
Mercy. If none of them Jamaicans sent to this country, I promise you. Same thing, Mr.
Same thing, Mr.
Same thing, Mr. Professor. Same thing, Mr. May God have mercy. If none of them Jamaicans don't see the funds there, and none of the money there. That's all we can say. Why do you think not there? They're busy and figure out which part to get back up. And how we have a master this.
Look at that. That looking so good. Look at that. Look at that.
Try to make things look as normal as possible and it gets to get bored. That's all.
I was going to say 5 minutes. We have 5 minutes. It's gone 3 minutes into the boiling now. See there? Change color already. As I said, if you don't want it too bitter, you can double your portion of water. I like it strong, so I'm using 1 liter of water to 5 leaf of eucalyptus or eucalyptus, according to the rest of them. So let's give it 2 more minutes. I'm gonna not shut it completely. Just kind of what them call a Jamaica half mass.
Because more than trying to normalize it.
As I'm saying, I'm editing. That's why you can hear in the background.
Teachers can nearly find their way to go back to work after the mercy. If none of them Jamaicans sent to this country, I promise you. Same thing, Mr. Same thing, Mr. Professor. Same thing, Mr.
Thank you guys for staying with me. Very, very much appreciated. The people that is still here with us. Sorry again for the sound in the background. As I'm live streaming, I'm editing a video to upload in a few hours or by tomorrow. I think it's now ready. So let me give it 1 more minute and then we can start straining it off and tasting it. Let me go and get my honey. I'll play something in the background for you meanwhile, the editing.
That's all. The kind of Jamaican take up this 9-day rule thing. This is 9-day rule thing, we don't remember about this again. You know, try to make things look as normal as possible and it gets to get bored. That's all. Why do you think we can normalize everything so fast? Because more than try to normalize it, you know, some people were, you know, be affected by it. Sooner or later, everybody just try to follow. And then the couple handful of people like Marvin himself, grab up and say, it can't happen. look like a war and a push. Now is the time that Jamaica has to have a revolt. No, we must revolt. No. And I'm dead serious because there's no food in the country. There's no food.
Greetings and welcome back. So here, the tea is finished. The tea is ready. It's been 5 minutes boiling. And as you can see, the tea is ready. So, first let me throw it in here to strain it. Welcome, welcome. I forget every week when I'm live, I want to big up the bridging out there in Ivory Coast. Big up the bridging out there in Ivory Coast who always join us, who support our thing, and always encourage us. Give thanks for the support, my brother. Brother Herman out there in Ivory Coast. Thank you again for always joining us and always supporting us. Let me give it a little strain off. Actually, I throw it off first here. Yeah, strain it. Turn off the fire. For those who just joined, this program is called Herb Tea Sunday. And we're here every Sunday, either 1:30 or 2 p.m. And we make different recipes for different teas each Sunday. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel so that you can join us here every Sunday when we do this this program here. I want to keep it consistent and do it every Sunday. You can go and try out the recipe for yourself. This recipe this week is eucalyptus, neem, and cerasee. You can drink the tea without sweetening it, or you can use some honey. So, because it's bitter, some people are not so good with bitter. So, you can put a tablespoon of honey and make it kind of bittersweet. There we go. Look at that. Let me keep it right there. Give it a little mix or a little fix to mix out the honey in there. I can feel the honey is kind of thick at the bottom there. Let's taste it. Ooh. No, that's... If you don't like bitter, if you don't like it too bitter, if you don't like bitter, leave out the cerasee. That is optional. But so you can do your eucalyptus and your neem together. Or you can do the eucalyptus by itself, or do the neem by itself. Because I think cerasee overpower. In this case, the cerasee overpower the eucalyptus. So if you want to get the full eucalyptus taste. Leave out the Cersei. But for me personally, I like to put all three together. So you get a triple. And you boil it for 5 minutes. Yeah. This is actually a very nice tea. It's not too bitter. But it's bitter. But it's not too bitter. If that makes sense. I like it like this. Give it a try. You can even take it without any sweetener. I like to use honey in this case. You don't have to be depending on using honey. You use what you have. Use what you have to sweeten it. Or you don't need to sweeten it. Actually, some people put a pinch of sea salt. So you can put a pinch of sea salt in it also. So you can taste the different tastes and see which one suits you best. So you can drink it with sweetener, without sweetener, or with a pinch of sea salt. For those who just joining, I'm repeating. I'm sorry if you've been here and hearing me repeat myself. It's each time I get new persons, come on, I would like to let them know where they're at and what we're doing. So this program is called Herb Tea Sunday. And we try to do this every Sunday at about 1:30 p.m. or 2. And we are trying to be consistent and bring you a different ingredients of a different tea every week. This tea this week is eucalyptus, neem, and Cersei. You can have the eucalyptus by itself. You can have the neem by itself. You can have the Cersei by itself, or what them call Kareli. But I like to add all three together. I'll finish this up and then finish my editing and then plan for the next one. So please remember to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so that once I upload a video or go live, you will get notified so that you can join either the stream or the video as soon as it upload. There we go, finish.
And then the couple handful of people like Marvin himself, all right, grab up on something and say, can't work, it can't happen. It look like a war and a push. Now is the time that Jamaica has to. I promise you. Now is the time that Jamaica has to have a revolt. No, we must revolt. No. And I'm dead serious because there's no food in the country. There's no food in the country. There's no money in the country. You have to drive across the whole country to find an ATM that actually works or even have some money in it.
Let me also show you this this trick or what I do with my honey. So there's the honey buckle, right? I'm not advertising the honey or what honey it is. There's the honey buckle, and inside there you can see some residue. What I do with my honey is I cut up garlic, cut up ginger, and a few cloves and put it inside the honey. So whichever tea I'm having or whichever herb tea, you can add this honey in it. You also get that additional benefit of the garlic, the ginger, and the clove. It's just something to add. Thank everyone. Thanks to everyone that joined us on this this week episode. Please come back and join us next week at about the same time. between 1:30 or 2 p.m. or 2 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. We're gonna try and add more stuff to it, or bring you like 2 recipes each time to make the program a bit longer. But for now, I want to try and keep it at half an hour. So thank you for joining this week's program and this week episode of Herb Tea Sunday. Join us again next week for another episode and for another recipe. Thanks again and have a wonderful day. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.